So, dear students, what we are going to discuss is the continuation of what we, what we have done in the last class. And the first point, what we are going to discuss, is called the reflection of a point in a point. What is meant by that? Let us understand this. Let me first write it down. A reflection of a point in a point. Okay, so let us consider a point A. Okay, and we are going to we are going to find the reflection of that point A in the point C. So what is this? So suppose let me use the different color. Suppose we have a point here A and with coordinate x comma y. Correct. Now this point A, okay, what we are interested to find, dear students, we are interested to find the reflection of this point A in the point C. Where is the point C? Point C is here. And let's consider its coordinate is alpha comma beta. Now, dear students, what will be the reflection of this point A in the point C? It should be somewhere here if I use a different color. So its reflection should be at a point. Let me draw the diagram in a straight line properly. It will be somewhere here. Suppose this reflection point is at A dash. And let's consider its coordinate be P comma Q. So what we need to find, dear students? We need to find the value of P and Q as we know the value of x, y and alpha beta. That means what? We know the coordinate of the point A, that is x comma y, and we know the coordinate of the point C, that is alpha comma beta. And what we are going to find? We are going to find the coordinate of the point A dash, that is P comma Q. That means we need to find the value of P and Q. And what is this configuration? What you see in the diagram? It is the A dash is the reflection of the point A in the point C. Then quite obviously, C is the midpoint of A dash. Correct or not? As C is the midpoint of A dash, so what we can write? We can write that the point C, in the other way, we can write the coordinate of the point C is alpha beta is one thing, and another we can write is that x plus p by 2, comma y plus q by 2, y plus q by 2. So then what we get? We get is that, alpha is equal to x plus p by 2 and beta is equal to y plus q by 2. And from here what we get? From here, what is our target? Our target is to find the value of p and q. So we find the value of p as 2 alpha minus x, 2 alpha minus x, and we get the value of q is equal to 2 into beta minus y. Clear or not clear? Absolutely clear. So what we are discussing, great. Okay, so let me write it down. So here the statement what I just stated is that let the reflection of the point A reflection of the point A and having coordinate x comma y in the point C with coordinate alpha comma beta b a dash and which is p comma q. So what is given to us? It is given to us, x is given to us. So if I write in a different color, x is given to us, y is given to us, alpha is given to us, beta is given to us. So from this, what you need to find? We need to find the value of p. What is the value of p and what is the value of q? And this is the way we can find the value of p and q. P is equal to 2 alpha minus x and q is equal to 2 beta minus y. Now the next point what we are going to discuss is that centroid of a triangle, and that is a very important topic, dear students. And what we are going to discuss is the centroid of a triangle. Okay, and let's find it out that how we can find the coordinate of the centroid of a triangle. Okay. Okay, let me use a different color here. Okay, to find the centroid of a triangle, what is our target? Our target is that in a triangle, the three coordinates are given. And we need to find the coordinate of the centroid of the triangle. Let's first draw the diagram. Suppose this is the triangle is given to us. Okay, we are considering this triangle with three vertices A, B, and C. We are considering the coordinate of the point A as x1, y1, coordinate of the point B as x2, y2, and coordinate of the point C as x3, y3. Now, what is a centroid? What is the definition of a centroid? Centroid is nothing but the point of intersection of the three medians. Now, we should know what is median. Median is, suppose, from the vertex A, if we draw a straight line, okay, such that that straight line cuts the opposite side BC at its midpoint. Or in other way, what we can say, suppose we get a point D which is the midpoint of BC. That means BD is equal to DC. And if we join this, then we call AD is a median. So there are three medians. Similarly, if we find a midpoint of AC, and if we call it as E, and if we join B and E, what we get, B is also a median. In the same manner, if we find a midpoint of AB, and if we join that AB and C, what we get is this. So this point of intersection of the three medians is called the centroid. That is generally denoted by the letter G. So AD is a median, BE is a median, and CF is a median. Okay. So AD, BE, and CF are the medians of the triangle, medians of the triangle. And what is our target? Our target is to find the coordinate of the intersection of these three medians, what we denoted by G. So, on the other way, dear students, what I can say is that we need to find the coordinates of the point G in terms of x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3. And in the next 5 minutes or so, we are going to see that how we can find the coordinate of the point G. Now, just let us focus on that, line segment AD. And what is the coordinate of the point D? Coordinate, as we just learned, that D is the midpoint of, BC. So coordinate of the point D should be x2 plus x3 by 2, comma, y2 plus y3 by 2. Correct or not? That is the midpoint of BC, D. Now, we do not know what is the coordinate of the point G. Let coordinates of the point of the median G be alpha comma beta. And what we need to find? We need to find the coordinate of, we need to find the value of alpha beta in terms of x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3. Now, dear students, there is a property of a median. From geometry, what we can say is that if G is the median, okay, and G is a point on the median, then on the median AD, from geometry, what we can say is that G, which is a median, is on the G, which is the centroid. I'm sorry, slip of my tongue. From geometry, what we can say is that G is the point which is centroid, is on the median AD. Then the point G divides the line segment AD in the ratio 2:1. So that is AG is to GD is 2:1. Okay. So what we can write is that from geometry, and I hope you are aware of it, from geometry, we say as G is on the median G, and that we say the centroid G divides the line segment, divides the median, we can say, median AD in the ratio 2:1. That implies what we can say is that AG is to GD is equal to 2:1. So AG is to GD is 2:1. Now what we are going to find? We are going to find the coordinate of the point G. Now it is quite simple. So as we know the internal section formula. So dear students, if I just represent that A, G and D in a straight line format, so how it looks like, let me show you. As if this is the point A, this is the point D, and this is the point G. AG is to GD is 2:1, and we know the coordinate of the point A is x1, y1, and we know the coordinate of the point D is x2 plus x3 by 2, comma, y2 plus y3 by 2. Now what we are going to find? We are going to find the coordinate of the point G, which is alpha comma beta. So how we can write alpha? That is simple. Alpha is equal to 2 into, if you recall, let me use a different color. If you recall the way I did, 2 into the corresponding x coordinate plus 1 into the corresponding x coordinate in the 2 into x coordinate of the point D plus 1 into corresponding x coordinate in the point T. So that should be alpha. What is alpha then? So we can say alpha is equal to 2 into x2 plus x3 by 2, x2 plus x3 by 2 plus 1 into x1 divided by 2 plus 1. And what is beta? In the similar manner, we can write beta is equal to 2 into y2 plus y3 divided by 2 plus 1 into y1 divided by 2 plus 1. So from these two, we can simplify further. What we can write alpha? Alpha is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, and beta is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the value of alpha and beta. So dear students, what we found it out, a very interesting thing, that if x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 be the three coordinates of the three vertices of a triangle, then the coordinate of its centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. I hope it is well understood. And what we need to do now, we are going to solve some problem together related to that whatever we just learned. It is that reflection of a point in a point and centroid of a triangle. So on these two, we are going to solve some problem together. So I'm just going to place the first question, dear students. So the question here is that the first question, as you see here, ABC is a triangle whose vertices are 1, minus 4, minus 2, 2, and 4, 5 respectively. Find the centroid and the length of the median through A. So find the centroid, that we know that, how to find it out. That and we need to also find the, that and the length of the median through A. Let's first draw the diagram. Let's first draw the diagram to represent this triangle ABC, dear students. So this is the point A having coordinate 1, minus 4. This is the point B having coordinate minus 2, 2. And this is the point C with coordinate 4, 5. Now, So to find the centroid through A, that means through A means from the point A, we are going to draw a straight line which will cut the straight line BC at its midpoint D. So that means AD is the median. So we need to find the value of that, AD. What is the length of AD? That we need to find. That is the second part of the question. And the first part of the question is that we need to find the coordinate of the centroid. So the G, um, let G be the centroid. Let G be the centroid. That implies G, its coordinates should be x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. That means x coordinate of the point A, that is 1, plus x coordinate of the point B, that is minus 2, plus x coordinate of the point C, that is 4, divided by 3, comma x coordinate, y coordinate of the point A, that is minus 4, plus y coordinate of the point B, that is 2, plus y coordinate of the point C, that is 5, divided by 3. So from here what we get Z is that, so 4 plus 1, 5 minus 2 is 3 by 3, that is 1. X coordinate we get 1, comma, it is we get, and this is also we get here 5 plus 2, 7, 7 minus 4, so minus 4 plus 2 plus 5. Yeah, this is also we get as 1. So first part of the answer we are able to find it out, what is the centroid of the triangle. Now we need to find what is the length of the line segment, that AD. Now we know what is the coordinate of the point D. D is the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of D is the midpoint of BC. That implies what? How you can find the coordinate of the point D? That is minus 2 plus 4 by 2, comma 2 plus 5 by 2. This implies D coordinate is minus 2 plus 4, that is 2, 2 by 2 is 1, 1 comma 5, 2 plus 5 by 2, that is 7 by 2. So now all you need to find is the value of AD. That is what has been asked at the second part of the question, that the length of the median through A, that is AD. So AD is equal to, what I can write is that the length of the median, through A, and that is equal to square root of, D, x coordinate of the point D, that is 1, minus x coordinate of the point A, that is 1, 1 minus 1 whole square, plus y coordinate of the point D, that is 7 by 2, minus y coordinate of the point A, that is minus of minus 4. And let me write it as a second bracket, square. So let's find it out how we can get the value. 1 minus 1 whole square is 0, so that I'm not writing. 7 by 2 plus 4, so that becomes 15 by 2, correct? So we get 15 by 2 whole square, 15 by 2 whole square, and that is nothing but this is equal to 15 by 2 units. Correct, no? Absolutely clear. Any doubt here? Please do let me know.
Clear, sir.
Okay, great.
So
Now,
we don't need to change it into decimal form.
not required. Not required. If you wish, you can, but it's not important. That's fine. If you write like this, that is, you will get full marks. No issue. As
Okay.
why you get full marks? Because there is no specifically mentioned that you need to find it in decimal format. If the question is that you need to, find in decimal format, then you need to, but otherwise it is fine. Okay, now let's look into the next question, and that is also a very interesting question, and I will appreciate to you to also do along with me. And the next question is here. So it is given that two vertices of a triangle are 1 comma 4 and 3 comma 1. If the centroid of the triangle is at the origin, find the third vertex. Okay, so let's find it out. So this is, question number 2, what we are solving now. So, the one vertex A, that is 1 comma 4, another vertex B, that is 3 comma 1, other vertex, the third vertex C, we do not know, that we need to find it out. Let's assume this is equal to alpha comma beta. And what is the centroid? G, that is given as the origin 0 comma 0. So what we know, without drawing any diagram, we can solve it. What is the x coordinate 0 of the centroid? 0 is nothing but x coordinate of the point A, that is 1, plus x coordinate of the point B, that is 3, plus x coordinate of the point C, that is alpha, divided by 3. And what is the y coordinate of the centroid? That is also 0. That is nothing but, from our understanding, it is equal to y coordinate of the point A, that is 4, plus y coordinate of the point B, that is 1, plus y coordinate of the point C, that is beta, divided by 3. So from here we get alpha is equal to -4, and we get beta is equal to -5. So what is the coordinate of the third point? We get -4 comma -5. So this implies, you know, so this implies C is -4 comma -5. That is the coordinates of the third vertex is -4 comma -5. Any doubt, please do let me know. If you have any smallest clarification required, never hesitate to let me know.
No, sir, I understood.
Okay, great. Then what I will suggest is that to solve some problem from this section. Okay, and and then I'll give you the assignments, and you need to solve those assignments. Okay, so now before we conclude our class, so as you remember that in the last class we discussed about the section formula, right? And I hope you remember those section formula quite well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So and so this is very important that you remember the section formula. So the next question, what we are going to solve, this is also a very interesting question, and 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 you see that how well we can apply the concept of the midpoint, okay, to solve this particular question, and it is a very good question. So I'm going to just place this question in front of you. Okay, so this is question number 3, dear students. So, the very interesting question. Let's read it out. The midpoints of 3 sides of a triangle are 1, 1, 2, -3, and 3, 4. Question here is that find the centroid of the triangle and the coordinates of the vertices. Very interesting. So let me first draw the diagram, draw the triangle, and let's represent whatever has been mentioned in this question. So this is the triangle ABC, and let us assume the coordinate of the point AB x1, y1, coordinate of the point BB x2, y2, and coordinate of the point CB x3, y3. And what has been given to us? It has been given to us the midpoint of AB, the coordinate of the midpoint of AB. Let me draw in a different color. Coordinate of the midpoint of AB, suppose let's consider this as D. It is given, that is 1, 1. Coordinate of the midpoint of BC, that is, if we define it as E, and it is given, what is the coordinate? It is 2, -3. And coordinate of the midpoint of CA, that is 3, 4, that if we consider this as F, that is given as 3, 4. So coordinate of the point D, E, and F are given to us. And from there, what we need to find, dear students? We need to find coordinates of the point ABC and also the centroid, coordinate of the centroid of the triangle ABC. Let's see how we can achieve this one. So as D is the midpoint of AB, so what we can write? x1 plus x coordinate of the point A plus x coordinate of the point B, that is x1 plus x2 by 2, should be the x coordinate of the point D, that is 1. Correct or not? And we can write x coordinate, y coordinate of the point A, that is y1, plus y coordinate of the point B, that is y2, divided by 2, that should be equal to y coordinate of the point B, that is 1. So what we get, dear students? From here we get x1 plus x2 is equal to 2. So let's keep this as equation number 1. And we get y1 plus y2, that is also equal to 2. Let's give this as equation 2. Now, in the similar manner, what we get is that coordinate of the point E is 2, -3, and E is nothing but the midpoint of BC. So what we can write 2, that is a midpoint, x coordinate of the midpoint of BC, that should be nothing but x2 plus x3 by 2 is equal to 2, and y2 plus y3 divided by 2, that is equal to -3. So from here what you can write, dear students? x2 plus x3 is equal to 4, and y2 plus y3, that is equal to, so we can write x2 plus x3 is equal to 4. That we can give a equation, that is equation number 3, and we get y2 plus y3 is equal to -6, that we give equation number 4. And in the similar manner, what we get is that if that coordinate of the point F, that is a midpoint of AC, so the same concept we can apply here, and we can write is that x1 plus x3, or we can write x3 plus x1 divided by 2 is equal to 3, and y3 plus y1 divided by 2, that is equal to 4. So what we get, dear students, from here? So from here we get x3 plus x1 is equal to 6. That is, we give equation number 5, and we write y3 plus y1, that is equal to 8, equation number 6. And what is our target, dear students? Our target is to find the value of x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 from this, 6 equations. Okay. x3 plus x1 and 6, and y3 plus y1 equal to 8. Now, what we are going to do is that we are going to add 1 plus 3 plus 5 on both sides of these equations. Okay, from all this, what we are going to do, dear students, is that first we are going to do that equation number 1 plus equation number 3 plus equation number 5 of both the sides gives at what? x1 plus x2 plus x2 plus x3 plus x3 plus x1. That means 2 times x1 plus x2 plus x3. 2 times x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to right side of 1, 3 and 5, that is 2 plus 4 plus 6, that is equal to 12. So from here what we get, dear students, that x1 plus x2 plus x3, that is equal to 12. That we get equation number, we give this as equation number 7. In the similar manner, dear students, if we add both sides of equation number 2 plus 4 plus 6, then what we are going to get? In the similar manner, we are going to get 2 into y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to a right side of equation number 2, 4 and 6, that is 2 minus 6 plus 8, that is nothing but 4. Correct? And from here what we get, dear students? We get y1 plus y2 plus y3, that is equal to 2. That we get as equation number 8.
And in equation number 7, x1 plus x2 plus x3
Is equal to 6. Correct, you are. My mistake. Yep, absolutely. Thanks for detecting it. Yes, it is 6. Now, what happened is that now our task is going to be easy. We are going to find the value of x1. No? So what you will do, equation number 7, let me use a different color so that you can find the difference here. So equation number 7 minus equation number 1. That will give what? Equation number 7 is x1 plus x2 plus x3, and equation number 1 is x1 plus x2. So from here we can find the value of x3 now. Correct. x3 is equal to 6 minus 2, that is 4. So x3 value we get is as 4. Any doubt, please do let me know. In the similar manner, what we can do is that we can make equation number 7 minus 3. Equation number 7, both sides of the equation number 7 minus both sides of the equation number 3. That will give us the value of x1. And x1 should be equal to 6 minus 4, that is equal to 2. x1 is equal to 2. And equation number 7 minus equation number 5 of both sides, that will give us the coordinate of x2, and that is equal to 6 minus 6, that is 0. So dear students, we found the x coordinate of the 3 points, 3 vertices of the triangle ABC. In the similar manner, we can find the value of the y coordinate. So how to find the value of the y coordinate? This is one thing, and after that I can write here it's something like this. Equation number 8 minus equation number 2, both sides. will give us the value of y3, and value of y3 we are getting 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. So value of y3 we get. So then we get is that equation number 8 minus equation number 4, both sides. What we are going to get is that, here we get the value of y1, that is 2 minus of minus 6, that is equal to 8. So we get the value of y1 as 8. And equation number 8 minus equation number 6 of both the sides, that gives the value of y2, and y2 is equal to 2 minus 8, that is minus 6. So these are the values of x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3 you are getting. So then what we can conclude? We can conclude that the coordinate of the point A is 2, 8. Coordinate of the point B is 0, minus 6. And coordinate of the point C is 4, 0. This is the first part of that answer. So 2, 8, 0, minus 6 and 4, 0. And as we know this thing, from here it is not a big deal to find the coordinates of the centroid of this triangle, that is nothing but 2 plus 0 plus 4 divided by 3. That is the sum of the x coordinates by 3 plus sum of the y coordinates by 3, that is 8 minus 6 plus 0 divided by 3. That is, what is the coordinate of the point G? We are getting 2 plus 4, 6 by 3, that is 2, correct, comma 8 minus 6, that is 2 by 3, so 2 by 3. So this is the coordinate of the centroid, 2, 2 by 3. And these are the coordinates of the 3 vertices. This is the first part of that answer. And G, what we found it out, that is the second part of this answer. I hope it is absolutely clear. Any doubt, please do let me know.
No, sir.
Absolutely clear, right? Okay. Now, one question I would like to do related to the reflection, because reflection also one topic we have done today. So I want to solve one problem related to reflection, and here it is. Okay. So the question here is that this is question number 4. Find the point A dash. Find the point A dash means find the coordinates of the point A dash. If the point A minus 3, 4 on reflection in the point 1, minus 1 maps onto the point A dash. That means as simple as that. If I draw the diagram, this is the point A having coordinate minus 3, 4. This is the point A dash having coordinate alpha, beta, or in the theory we discussed about its coordinate is p, q. And it is that point A dash is obtained as a reflection of the point A in the point, the suppose we can consider this is the point B, and what is the coordinate of the point B? It is a 1, minus 1, correct? So then clearly the point B is a midpoint of A and A dash now. So pretty simple. Either you can apply the formula, we discuss the formula here. If you look into it, we discuss the formula here. P is equal to 2 alpha minus x and Q is equal to 2 beta minus y. That also you can apply. So, or you can apply the midpoint, as 1 is the midpoint. So x coordinate of point B, that is 1, that is nothing but the midpoint of that is nothing but the average of x coordinate of the point A and x coordinate of the point A dash, that means minus 3 plus p by 2. And in the similar manner, y coordinate of the point B, that is minus 1, should be equal to average of the y coordinates of the point A and A dash, that is 4, which is the y coordinate of the point A, plus q, that is the y coordinate of the point A dash, divided by 2. From here, what we get, the value of p as 5, okay, and the value of q, we get it as
minus
minus 6 exactly. So we get the coordinate of the point A dash is as 5 comma minus 6, correct? So now whatever we wanted to discuss today, it is done. And what I want is that to I will give the assignments, and those assignments you need to solve. So I hope it is clear, and I would like to let's say, in case anything is not clearly understandable, please do let me know. Yeah, or if everything is clear, then perfectly fine. Is any doubt is there?
no sir.
Okay, great then.